Hey, oh, Dexter. Hey,
Excuse
come
me?
over here. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
come over here.
hold on. You're Omar Isu from YouTube.
Come over. That's just a side hustle. This is my
Excuse
main
me?
gig.
This is
Come
your-
here. You look terrible. You
Your
train?
main gig?
You train?
Well, I tried
It's
it.
clearly
Yeah,
not working.
I tried to
You're
listen.
real chunky.
Excuse
You
me.
want to improve that? You need
Yeah,
to
well,
change
yeah,
what you do.
it's a work in
I got-
progress.
well, I got exactly what you need right here.
Excuse
Change
me?
your life.
What is that?
They'll fix this. 'Cause
Will it?
this, it's not working. Anyways, how
Oh.
much money you got? How much money you got?
Well,
Give me. This is not enough. I need more. More. You
well,
want to stop
that-
looking terrible?
Well, that's
All right.
that's all I have.
This is me. This is you. We never had this conversation.
What?
I'm gone. Do some curls.
Oh,
A lot of them. What's cracking, guys? Omar Isop here, back with another video. In this video today, we're talking about your critiques, responding to your critiques about my physique. And in essence, what I want to say is I don't necessarily disagree. You see, I think there's a lot that could be learned right here. I posted, I was out here looking, you know, translucent, positively luminous, some might say. And it's true, over the last year, I've been doing a lot of compound movements. We saw the deadlifts come right back to where it should be. The overhead press, I hit that PR. So the torso's getting a lot thicker, right? So if anything, upper body, so we're talking about the chest, the back, the shoulders, bigger than they've ever been. But some people said, your arms, what's going on there? And you're right, we're barely clocking in. I measured them at around 16 inches. So those arms in proportion to weighing, let's say about 182 pounds, around probably 13% body fat, about 5'10", could be a little bit small. And this is an interesting case study. In essence, people have always wondered the question, is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? And the short answer is definitely. And what I mean when I say that is I have not made my arms a priority. And if I'm being fully transparent, I find the thrill of chasing big numbers far more alluring. So all the juice, all the energy I put towards my training, I'm thinking about squatting big, I'm thinking about a big overhead press, now I'm doing some strongman training. That kind of takes priority. And so doing, you know, 3 sets of 12 of 40, 50 pound curls, they really are, they're not even accessory movements, it's tertiary, right? So you have your secondary movements, your tertiary, so your third movements of third importance. So I kind of do the big movements, I train that for strength, and then I also do a little bit more work when it comes to hypertrophy. And then at the end, when I don't have that much energy, I train arms a little bit. Therefore, it's no surprise if I'm naturally torso dominant that the arms are a little bit smaller. And rather than just complain and think, it's my genetics, like that's just the way it has to be. If we want to improve something, we can put in the time. Now, we will have a natural propensity towards building muscle in different areas. Some might be lower body heavy, upper body heavy. Some muscles, for myself as an example, I never really do any isolation movements for the chest. I just do the bench press, but the pecs are there, the pecs are representing. The arms need to be brought up. And so this is a very good lesson for everyone observing. And that's why when I was going to cut in the next time I will do this, we spoke about the calves and the fact that, yeah, I could squat 500 pounds. I could squat 405 for 12 repetitions. My calves have grown exactly this much since I started squatting all that weight. And that's because the principle of specificity doesn't just apply to strength. If you want to build muscle, you need to train the area. If you're doing a compound movement, and once again with your leverages and what you have a natural inclination towards, if it's more your chest or it's more your back, then your biceps, your triceps aren't going to get the love and attention they deserve. And so I made some videos before, and that's what's interesting. About a few years ago, I started training my arms more often, and they actually were bigger than they are currently, despite my overall leanness and body weight. So my FFMI, so my fat-free mass index, was lower at the time. So I had less overall muscle, but my arms were bigger because I was training them more often. And so this is just a nice overall lesson to everyone watching this video that, you know, if you take a look at your physique, you can't think of short-term changes, right? You have to think long-term. But if you want to have a positive transformation, it takes effort. So we want to lose weight. It's not like, I was dieting for 2 weeks and why am I not lean yet, right? It might take you 16 weeks, it might take you 24 weeks, it might take you 2 fat loss phases. If you want to improve a particular area or you want to get stronger, you need to put in the time. And so a thing I often think of is that our body is a summation of all the positive and negative inputs up until that point of time, right? So for myself, what I can say is that I was focusing on compound movements. Man, it was a lot of fun. Like hitting that overhead press, I really enjoyed it. And doing all the strongman training now that Alan has given me, which I'll be posting soon. Like I said, just stay tuned. filming a little bit at the gym. It's a little tricky. Obviously, we're in phase 3, understandably. I think people are scared they're going to catch the no calves, so it's a little hard to film there, but we're going to get it going on. So we're doing a lot of things. Now, over the next several months, because I will be cutting, getting even leaner inside of 6 to 8 months, we'll take a look at the physique then. I'm going to be doing more volume for my arms because I took a look at the physique and I'm like, you know what? I'm actually pretty happy with the way everything is going. That's an area I can improve. It won't take too much effort on my part. I could just do it before I get my main training underway, almost like a warm-up, and then away we go. So in a way, I think there's a lesson for everyone to be had here. I want to thank everyone for watching the video. Stay tuned. Like I said, we're working in a way to be able to film at the gym because we're in phase 3. There still is this COVID happening. I appreciate everyone's support. And just remember, if you ever notice someone walking down an alley, you know, and they're soliciting you, it might be a good deal. Just think about it, right? Anyways, I have to get out of here. Can you believe this shit? They're kicking me off my own roof. Believe this shit? Rent in Toronto? Forget about it. If you liked the video, make sure to like the damn video. I'm looking right at you. I'm looking at those pythons. Come on, let's make them anacondas. And I'll see all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace.
On the ceiling, on to the dance floor.